Spunstrand fiberglass duct is manufactured in Wallace, Idaho, made in the U.S. for over 50 years, with thousands of miles of duct installed in all kinds of projects throughout the world. Spunstrand industrial ducts are engineered and manufactured to be corrosion resistant, leak-free, and to provide a long life for the projects they serve. Industrial ducts vary dependent on the specification. The following is an overview of basic wet joint application for our industrial ductwork. To help show you how to install our duct to last, we will cover the major points of our written instructions and demonstrate the factory-trained methods we have developed in our long history. This video is not intended to replace our installation manual or approved submittal spec and should be used as a visual reference to support the installation of your project.
The factory supplies resin, glass, organic peroxide, and catalyst, in addition to a starter kit containing items required to join the ductwork using the wet layup method, with the exception of acetone for cleanup and wax paper for a clean and transportable wet joint layout surface. All of the provided joint material items must be put in a clean, dry, and warm location. Please review all MSDS sheets, written labels, and instructions prior to beginning field joint assembly.
Resin is provided in manageable 5-gallon buckets. Catalyst is shipped in pints, quarts, or gallons. Catalyst will need to be poured into the measuring beaker provided in the starter kit. cc measurements indicated on the top of the beaker. Amount of catalyst will vary based on the ambient temperature where the wet joint will be applied. Reference your guide to mixing ratio table. Pour only enough resin in the mixing bucket for a manageable amount of joints to be completed in a 15 to 20 minute time frame. For a few hot patches used to tack sections of duct together, or 1 to 2 small diameter wet joints. Before proceeding, ensure the duct ends to be joined are cleaned and lightly abraded per installation instructions. Any raw or cut ends need to be resin sealed prior to external wrap application. Hot patches may be used to align and secure sections of duct prior to wrapping final layers of joint wrap. First layer of specified material should be laid out on a disposable transportable surface, such as wax paper. The shown chop strand mat will be the first layer in contact with the exterior of the ductwork. Subsequent layers of alternating mat and woven roving will be saturated according to the specified field joint schedule. The thickness of the joint material will vary based on the duct diameter and specification requirements. Each layer must be quickly and thoroughly wet out before applying the next layer. Keep in mind you only have approximately 20 minutes to secure the field joints before the resin will begin to cure and harden. Completely saturated and laid out wet joint may be folded up and transported to the duct section to be joined. Mat side is laid against the ductwork with the woven roving side up and visible. Brush the resin to work evenly over the entire joint. A serrated roller must be used to work out all entrapped air and excess resin through the laminate. Often, mat and woven roving will be supplied already stitched together as a single layer. This can be wet out as previously shown to ensure both sides are saturated with resin. For ease of installation, 18-inch diameter and larger joints can be cut into smaller, manageable sections and must be overlapped to provide a complete and continuous seal, 3 to 4 inches around the entire circumference of the ductwork. Saddle taps can be provided in lieu of T-fittings. Place tapped on duct and mark the opening to be cut. Cut hole with a reciprocating saw, thoroughly sand area to be field joint. Resin seal raw cut edges. Mat needs to be applied and overlapped to affix the saddle tap to the duct section. Apply coating to the exterior of the ductwork. Most specifications require a primer coat and a layer of intumescent paint to be applied to the exterior of all indoor ductwork to provide a Class 1 flame and smoke rating. Intumescent paint and primer may be applied with a brush and/or roller. Intumescent paint and primer does not require the addition of catalyst. Outdoor ductwork that requires a gel coat does require the use of catalyst to cure the coating. Internal joints can be required for diameters larger than 24 inch. After braiding the internal surface, a layer of putty should be used to fill the seams and void areas. Internal joints typically require 2 layers of 1.5 ounce chop strand mat and 2 layers of surfacing bale. The purpose of the internal joint is to provide a continuous liner throughout the entire duct system. Apply the sections of wet out liner material using the brush and serrated roller to smooth out the joint and eliminate any air pockets or excessive resin. It is not uncommon for industrial duct to be buried under a slab or transition underground between buildings. If this occurs, please contact your Spunstrand representative and project specification. Every job site is unique. Please contact us for the specific conditions of your job site and any concerns that may arise.